Hello, my name is Whitney Lewis, and this is my video submission for week 1 discussion forum, talking about introducing ourselves and then also about the videos that we watched this week. So a little bit about me. I work at an elementary school as a behavioral support staff. I help students regulate their emotions and learn to cope and help them when they're having big behaviors that are disrupting class. I also live on a small homestead where I raise goats, pigs, rabbits, and chickens. I spend a lot of my free time just outside doing all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a lot of work. I also have custody of my 2 nephews who are 9 and 11 years old. They also attend the school that I work at, so I spend a lot of time with them. I stay pretty busy, but we also have a lot of sports going on. My boys are getting involved in horseback riding and rodeo, and are showing interest in 4-H, so we do a lot of that kind of stuff. The videos this week really just kind of highlighted nature and the process of science, and I think that my everyday life is very significantly impacted by science in just about any way you can think of, because on top of working in a school, I also see a lot of the impacts of science and when it comes to raising animals or having a garden, or even weather patterns are really kind of crucial to pay attention to. Also, I think that on the school level, I see the benefits of medical science a lot, especially research into trauma-informed practices and how trauma influences the brain, and that all really kind of impacts myself and the students that I support. As far as earth science specifically goes in my daily life, it was kind of hard for me to think. Well, I kept coming back to geology because it was said that we're kind of focusing mainly on geology in this course. I think in general it affects my daily life a lot because, there's soil pH levels and all these things that you got to think about, and even down to plant biology, because if goats and pigs and dogs and all these things eat certain plants, it will hurt them. So that it's all sorts of stuff there. But I thought of a very specific example about rocks specifically. I built a large fire pit on my property over the summer, and I used natural rocks that I just found out in nature, and so I had to be able to identify those rocks and do my research on how much heat they could withstand in order to know if it was safe to use them for the fire pit, or if they would crack or explode under high pressure or high temperatures. So yeah, that was kind of a specific example that really made me think about it, and I think I answered all the questions. I'm looking forward to this course.